Should get the notification. Boom, right there.
Yeah. Got it.
Easy. So now I'm gonna tweet these flicks. Boom, boom. Lock in. All right, topics. Boom. Slow mo.
Why did I just get a fucking Tinder commercial?
What? Slow
Got a
mo
Tinder
Cuomo.
commercial.
And then what was the third thing? Oh, UK
UK.
versus scalpers. Yo, what's good, Mel? Sorry we're looking down. We're just like updating Twitter. We're just like updating Twitter with the link and everything. But we'll be active in a second. Thanks, Mel. UK. Twitch.tv/ First Boys. Lock in. Let's go. Okay, you tweeted it too?
Um, I retweeted it.
Yeah, just retweet mine.
No, I retweeted the original shit.
No, well you could do that too. Like I'm probably gonna do that too. But yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, cool. All right. Aha, was good, Juice. Good morning. Yeah. All right. So let me go. Let me actually go close these blinds. I'll be right back.
What's going on, Juice? What's going on, Luke? How are you on this lovely Monday afternoon? I had a second guess myself on what day it was.
See, that's much better. The thing about this webcam, like if I'm streaming by myself, then I can like edit the settings right through Streamlabs. Like I can access my fucking hey Tornabyte, thank you so much. But I can access the fucking um like the settings right on Streamlabs, whereas like if I like since we're doing the podcast remotely and it's digital, right? So like I can't edit I can't edit
Yeah.
the webcam, so the white balance is just terrible. So I look like a fucking ghost. But I got the best thing for that is just like turning that off and like turning on a warmer light over here, so that it
And
like
some sun, god damn it. Go get a
yeah, so that
goddamn tan, nigga.
some sun. It's February, dumbass. Where the fuck am I supposed to get a tan at?
It's sunny right now, bro. Just go outside and just stand there, bro.
Bro, I'm
That's it.
certainly I'm certainly not finna go to no damn tanning booth. The fuck I look like. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait till the spring and the summer like everybody else. And fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. White people really like pay to be blacker.
Yeah,
They give people money to be like, and then turn
bro.
around and call the cops on a barbecue. Like it's insane.
Their favorite adjective for us is ghetto.
Yo, you know what's wild, bro? You know what I think about a lot? Like people who have had like heavy like cosmetic surgery or whatever, and like there's nothing wrong with
Hmm.
that. Like if you want to do that, like you want to feel better about yourself, like and that's how, then like by all means do that shit. It's your money, whatever. But like some like the all that like the work, the cosmetic surgery is not gonna pass over to your kids. So like your kids are gonna look like the original you, which is
Hmm.
nothing like you. Like so at least like depending on how extensive like the work is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like depending on how far you took that shit, like it gets to a point where like your
Yeah, I
kids
mean,
might not look like you.
prime fucking example. I mean, look at the Kardashian, the younger,
Yo, facts.
look at the younger Kardashians, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they went and they got their shit done, but if you look at the photos of them in the past, and it's like, damn. I mean, obviously none of them got their shit from Chris Jenner.
Yo,
And
Tornabyte, good luck for the sub. Thank you.
they got that shit from their father,
That's yeah,
bro.
like yeah, for real. And motherfuckers still to this day, there's a conspiracy that that Chloe is OJ's kid. That's why she's so damn big.
He's built like a linebacker.
Yeah.
uh,
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So anyway, okay. There's people here. We here now. Thank you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. My name's Rainy. I'm joined by Will. My at is at Rainy Ovalle on everything. Will is at Gruelly Empty on Twitter. That guy Mags. Shout out to you for the
yeah.
follow. Thank you so much. And yeah, today's podcast is just gonna be me and Will. So it's gonna be a little shorter because, it's just he and I bouncing ideas and stuff
Yeah.
back and forth. So it's probably just gonna be like a, an hour or whatever. But COVID season 2, baby, we off to a strong start.
Yeah,
It's
very,
looking like the Game
very
of Thrones
strong.
of diseases right now. Cause
This shit, fucking the Spanish flu part two. To be
yeah,
honest with you, because this is all the same exact shit that happened the last time. Ayo, but equal life. Thank you for the fucking
holy shit.
5. Luke,
Okay,
thank you for the fucking 5. Back
good
to fucking back.
God, yo, thank y'all
Jesus
so
Christ,
much. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow.
calm down. That shit was synchronized, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that was insane.
Um, but yeah, the shit with the everything that's going on with fucking COVID, bro. It's
Yeah,
like legitimately everything that fucking happened with the fucking Spanish flu.
yeah,
This is yeah, except that we have more modern medicine to keep more people alive, right? So we're not gonna reach those fucking like 50 fucking million.
yeah. This
But
also this pharmacist on TikTok, or not pharmacist, uh she's like a med student basically or something, and she was on TikTok breaking down, like, they're like, oh, like, it takes way longer than this to make a vaccine. How they made it so fast. And it's like, yo, well, you know, there's something called there's a concept, it may be foreign to you, but it's called fucking urgency. And the
yep.
the more people need
Eh,
something, the higher
fucking
on the priority list that thing will go. So
yeah.
naturally, they're gonna
So
crank out the vaccine sooner if more people are fucking dying of this thing that they need a vaccine for.
Ayo, real quick, homie, the homie Dennis has dropped 5,000
5,000
bits
bits, Jesus Christ!
into and we're like only there was 3 fucking actions that were going on and we're already at fucking level 5 like
Oh
hype.
my God!
That make
Wow!
no goddamn sense.
Thank y'all so much. Damn, the level, it's a level 5 hype train already. Yo,
That's what I'm saying,
we're 7 minutes into the episode.
bro.
Jesus Christ!
Calm down,
Oh
bro.
my God, we appreciate y'all though, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. But yeah,
Um.
if you're
Yeah.
not in, oh, sorry, go ahead. You were gonna say something?
No, no, yeah. So one is the urgency, and no, it doesn't take that long for fucking vaccines to fucking get done, right? It takes about 30 fucking years for the FDA to actually approve and push these things through.
Yeah,
So, being is that there's urgency in the matter. It's like, yeah, they finished their fucking vaccine and they
hmm
fucking pushed it out. The FDA pushed it out a lot fucking sooner.
yeah. I mean,
That's the only fucking yeah.
that's what happens when you privatize health care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what happens when you privatize healthcare, because now there's a big fight of, like, if if the I'm not, I don't know about like medicine or vaccine development, or like, I don't know the inner machinations of that stuff. So naturally, when it comes to things that you don't know much about, um, I speak for myself and probably for most people. We
Yeah.
tend to oversimplify and
Mm-hmm.
not look at the nuance in a situation. So just a disclaimer, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do now. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But I think that, like, because of the way, because healthcare is privatized, has been fucking privatized as long as I've been alive, at least. And
Mm-hmm.
because of that, people suffer. And, like, instead of just rolling out the vaccine to everybody who needs it, which is everybody, it becomes a big fight of, like, well, who are we gonna sell it to? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, yo, like, you playing with people. Like, like, at that point, it's like, yo, people are dying, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like you,
Yeah.
like, this isn't the fucking stoink market. Like, you gotta, like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta help people, and like that. But it's not the way this country works. It's never been the way this country works, and it's pretty disappointing, you know.
Hey, real quick, Orlando, thank you for the 300 bits, boosting
Oh,
that shit up to
Lando,
a fucking
what's
100%.
happening? Wow, thank you so much. Nice. We got to I think this is the fastest we've ever hit level 5 in the
Bro,
history of the
it gets
podcast.
fucking quicker and quicker every goddamn episode, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. And
This
we're
shit
on what is this, 28 or 29?
is 28.
28. Okay, yeah, and two more episodes and we're going to hit the big 30. Two more weeks. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. We really appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Loop, shout out to Boricua Life, and shout out to DM is Daddy. They the ones that like donate the most pretty much every single episode ever since we started this. And we want, obviously we can't leave everybody else out. Shout out Orlando. Oh my God. Shout out
And
Angie.
Angie.
Thank you so much. So everybody counts. You know what I mean? Everybody makes a difference. We really appreciate all of you. Um, but like the top dogs in this shit is definitely Dennis, Loop, and uh, and Mel. Sorry, I don't know why that was escaping me. Cause I was gonna say I was gonna say her screen name and then I was gonna say her name and I didn't know which one to say. But yeah, shout out DM is Daddy, shout out Loop Zop Wop, and shout out fucking Boricua Life. Thank you guys. But yeah. So yeah, and then slow mo Cuomo as I call him, cause his fucking like this motherfucker. You know what I
Take him
can't
30
stand.
years to fucking finish a fucking coherent thought.
Bro, you know what I can't stand about this motherfucker? Like, he'll get on TV and look disheveled and like look exhausted and be like, "Oh yeah, guys, it's been rough on everybody, but we're trying our best. Wear your masks. Please, everybody, just do your part. I'm begging you." Oh yeah, you begging, motherfucker? Then why you open indoor dining again? Hmm?
Bro,
Why?
and the thing is, he
Like,
keeps
what
on
the fuck are you doing?
he was showing data on like this is at the highest point, this is at the lowest point, right?
Yeah,
But the
yeah, yeah.
thing is, the data is very that he's showing is very specific, and
Hmm.
he only showing that specific data to make it look like we're on a very steady decline. It's like, no, nigga, we fucking up there. We higher than when this shit blew
Yeah,
the fuck up, right? So you're showing us this fucking this data that's a very niche subject matter, right? In terms of like when it's bolstering and when it's going down a little bit, but
yeah.
it's like, no, bro, overall we fucked right now, like we need to be locked down again. And it's like, nah, look, this looks nice, let's open up dining again.
Yeah.
Let's eat inside.
Yeah, that shit is fucking annoying, and it's like, yo, like you're just like prioritizing all the wrong shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you can't expect the shit to go like this. Isn't one of those. Why are like public officials and like politicians treating COVID like the annoying family member that brings up like politics and shit at like the
Mhm.
family dinner. Like if you just ignore him, he'll stop talking about like that's not, you know what I mean? Like that's
This
not how
isn't it, yeah.
this shit works, right? Like it's not going to go away if we just pretend it's not there, you know? Like that's not that's not how that works. Also, by the way, this hoodie is no longer in circulation. This is a prototype of this is the very first hoodie I ever made about this. It's got the wrong date on it. We started in 2017, I believe, not 2019, but it's got the wrong date on it. The HB on the back is like crooked or whatever. But I don't know. I might either keep. I'm either gonna keep it forever or or I don't know, like fucking put it on eBay or something and like make it smell like me or whatever, like on some
No,
cam girl shit.
we 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 did start in 2019, bro.
No, no, me and Ronnie started the
Oh
shit.
yeah, true, like
Yeah, yeah. Me,
2017,
me
yeah,
and Ronnie started
true.
the shit in 2017, so like it was the wrong date and everything. But yeah. So yeah. Speaking of, oh, actually, hold on. The chat going up. Um, oh shit, cool. We got a level 5 hype train emote. Nice. Let's share that. It's a fucking it's hype potion and it's got some strange looking character there. I don't know what that is. Is that a weasel
Look,
or a bearded man? I don't know.
that is a
Either way,
bearded man.
oh, it looked like a weasel. Anyway, yeah, Loop Zop Wop said nothing more romantic than spreading a deadly virus for Valentine's Day. Yeah,
Like, hey,
and
come
then
here, ma. Let me blast my particles in your face.
ew, you sound like Lawrence now. I'm fucking wilding out. Come here, ma. Let me blast my particles. Ew. particles. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need to start charging people that don't wear masks. Facts, bro. Like yeah, if you're not going to abolish the police, at least make them do something.
Lord.
We need to dine at restaurants for a made-up holiday, even if one of us dies. Yo, facts. But yeah. Oh, Dirty Oak Tree. Shout out to Dirty Oak. 2 month subscriber. Thank you so much. I work doing COVID rent relief in Massachusetts, and even here, half our job is making sure people don't game the system, as opposed to actually help all the people who need it. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like priorities fucked up. It's like, oh, make sure they're not fucking. What do you mean? Make sure what? Like who gives a fuck, bro? Like money is made up. This shit is made up. Who
It is not
cares?
backed by anything. It has not been backed by anything for a very, very long time. Nigga.
Yeah,
We
bro.
can. That's why they go so hard when we fucking print out counterfeits. You don't
Yeah,
ever notice that shit. It's like they're ready to condemn these niggas to fucking hell whenever
yeah,
you see a single counterfeit bill, and it's yeah, because this shit ain't backed by anything.
yeah. Yeah, literally all money is counterfeit money technically. But yeah, bring it back on the anniversary of the creation of HB. Oh shit, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Hey yo, who
Also,
y'all?
Rainey's the only one with that hoodie.
Yeah,
So
this was a prototype that I printed to see if I liked that manufacturer. I didn't, so that's why I didn't make any more. So this is literally a one of a kind hoodie. That's why I was gonna like, fucking see like who wanted it,
yeah.
or like maybe shadow box it and like frame it or something. But I'm obsessed with shadow boxing things. You know, it's like anything that I can't find a place for, I'm like shadow box it. Like fucking like Portlandia, like put a bird on it. Like that's what I be doing. But yeah, fucking Orlando said put the hoodie back in circulation, bro. I want it. There is a hoodie already. You could find it. Where's is our merch store even here? Like, I feel like it should be linked here, but I don't know. But yeah. Either way, yeah, I'll think about it. I'll see. I kind of like the fact that this is the only one that exists. But yeah, Papa Noir, a 5 month subscriber, and disc and static aficionado. Every time we end the podcast, he's like, "Or you could pull up with the smoke anyway and see if I'll beat your ass." Like, damn, Brandon. But yeah, there's a whole Super Bowl yesterday. In the words of Brenda from Scary Movie, "We gonna die, y'all." And Dirty Oak Tree said they don't let us help folks who get public housing or live with their parents or move to the city after a certain date. What the fuck, man? I see. I didn't know all of that shit. Like that's crazy. Like it's pretty wild that like they just assume that you're all good because you have what they perceive to be a support system, and like that's not how that works at all. Wait, Will, we can't hear you at all. Something must have happened. Uh-oh. So while you figure audio out, we still can't hear you. I'll let you know when we can hear you. But while you figure that out, I'm gonna keep reading from the chat. So yeah, get maybe unplug it, plug it back in. Oh, there we go. He gonna leave and come back. Hold on. Yo, yo, nothing. Hold on. Yeah, no, I don't have you muted at all. Yeah, you must have. I heard like a pop earlier. I think something must have happened with your audio. Damn free, damn free will. Oh wait, say something.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, Discord wasn't reading my fucking audio at all. It
Oh
was
yeah,
talking.
that's strange. Yo, you got the chat going up. Free will,
I'm talking about. Listen, that's what
free will.
anything ever happened to me, bro. All I know is chat fucking got me, dog.
Yeah,
Right?
bro.
They they
Facts.
they they ready to fucking burn some fucking cars for me, bro. You feel
Yeah,
me?
bro. But yeah. So okay. So yeah, yeah, facts. There was a whole ass fucking Super Bowl yesterday. All those people in the stadium in this Panera. Yo, somebody on Twitter was like, okay, based on like the infection rate and like people like not asymptomatic, not none of it. Like there were at least 1,000 infectious, contagious, with symptoms
Mm,
guests at the Super Bowl. Like that's
yeah,
insane, bro.
yeah. He's
Like
and
I don't mean to like fear monger or whatever, but at this point, like the vehemence with which no one gives a fuck just means that everyone's gonna get it, and if you get it, you just get it, and like whatever happens, happens, and like that shit is unfortunate. Like I don't like that shit at all. You know what I
What
mean?
did they? What did they have the audacity to call it the Super Bowl? Like a fucking tailgate something?
I don't know. I wasn't really on Twitter. Like yesterday, I was busy
Okay,
doing
no,
something
I
else, but
read
I
it.
wasn't really. Yeah.
I read it this morning that it was somebody called it like, oh, Miley Cyrus and like Billy Joel did the fucking tailgate something, blah 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 blah. It's like, y'all really gonna call that like a tailgate like watching party when you literally had the stands filled the fuck up?
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, this is like I would have respected it more had it been a fucking tailgate. Like they had
Yeah.
everybody outside, fucking put like a bunch of fucking because motherfuckers was gonna do that regardless if the stadium was open or not. Put like fucking some screens outside, let the motherfuckers watch from a goddamn distance. But you putting everybody at risk for
Yeah.
fucking yeah, for fucking people throwing balls at each other.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy that sports mean more to this country than fucking human lives. But that shit is crazy. But yeah, enough about COVID and slow mo Cuomo and motherfucker moving at a snail's pace. And as far as like I just don't get it. It's like and let's not leave fucking granted, Biden as the new president did have a lot of garbage to fucking to like
Sort
rearrange
of,
and and
yeah.
and and handle. And like I don't know the technical terms for this stuff. I'm not a smart person. I don't pretend to be. But I don't know. It just seems like I think people are wrongly like upset at, maybe not wrongly, but they're acting surprised that Biden is not coming through on what he promised, like he's the first president to ever do that. Y-
Yeah, but also in like in some sort of accordance, nigga, it's only been like less than a month.
Yeah,
When
and
did,
he's
yeah,
like but I mean, to fucking, oh shit, posture check, fuck. Ugh.
I've been. You saw that shit the second I
Yeah.
seen it, bro.
But yeah, nah, that's facts. Like, and then Loop was like, "Since when did any president do what they promised?" Exactly. People are holding Biden to this fucking gold standard. Like, oh, but you said, and it's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's welcome to having a president. Like, like
Hmm.
that's how, like, welcome to politics, bro. I don't know where you've been at, but
Yeah,
motherfuckers don't be doing the shit they say they're gonna
and
do.
and even if they do manage to do what they say they're going to do, it's going to take them at least fucking 3 years to get it done.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause like, you have to roll back 4 years of garbage. You expect him to do that in 2 weeks? Fucking
Hmm.
3 weeks? Like, it makes no sense?
I mean, I do see a lot of news on the fucking like
Ah, fuck.
thingy.
The hydrate thing. Shit. I don't even have
But
any. I don't even have any water. Any water? Oh my god. Wait. Uh, I got this water. It's the only water I have, but
hey,
it's.
do this count
I guess. Oh shit. That sweet action. Not the
Mm-mm.
bergamot. Sweet. Oh
today?
fuck. It's Hootie.
Today is brought to you by 6 Point Hootie
Hootie.
and the
Hootie
Blowfish.
hoo. All right. But yeah, I don't think this is the way Rainey wants to drown. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Why are they wilding in the chat today? God
who said
damn.
that?
Oh my god, Loop.
Mm.
Fucking Loop with the Bubba Sparks. Sorry, that's an insider, my fault, y'all. But Bubba Sparks, we agreed that. So actually, we didn't. Okay, so before we move on to the next topic, Bubba Sparks, she thinks that's the worst rap name ever. I thought that was the greatest rap name ever in history.
Call up all
Like,
Bubble Spot.
yo, that's what I'm saying. Colin Park, Bubba Sparks, booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
All right.
Like,
So real
crazy.
quick, get your fill right now because I'm removing this redeem no cursing bullshit. All right, we some grown ass people here.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna try it. No cursing for what? 5 minutes?
All right, ass is okay,
Okay, wait, hold on.
and so is shit because it's on public television.
Yeah. Okay, ass and shit is on. All right. No, 27, 27. Okay, so it's 12:27. So at 12:32, we could begin
Yeah, 5 minutes.
the
Cool.
cursing again. But yeah, okay. So on to the next topic, right? Cuz I think
Okay.
we're tired of COVID, man. Like it's exhausting talking about this
I just
shit.
started
It's
ignoring anything and everything. You're just like, hey man, do we have any topics for today? I'm like, I guess we got to talk about this shit. Like,
yeah, it's just not fun. It's just
Yeah.
not fun. But yeah. So on to the next one, Paramount Plus, and the continuation of the streaming wars, and the even further descent into what is basically going to be cable all over
Yeah.
again. Even though that's exactly what we were avoiding in the first place by signing up for these streaming services. But Will, where do you think is going? Where do you think? Because like,
So at this fucking point, oh, see, I already messed up, and
oh
not even a
man,
minute in, bro.
Jesus, man, not even. Oh my God, where's Bubba
Jesus
Sparks?
Christ. Um, yeah. So my entire thing is, all right, they're starting to bundle these things together, right? Because Disney freaking owns everything.
Mhm.
Um, the people that run HBO freaking run everything. The people that run Paramount run everything. So then they're like, okay, Disney gets ESPN Plus and Hulu. What is
Yeah.
HBO Max getting? Like, what is it? Discovery Plus, I think, etc. So they keep on adding these things on it, and they're what is the big package for Disney Plus cost? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't, but I can just Google. I can just look it up real quick
Yeah,
while you're like
yeah.
while you're talking. Hold on. So
So it's $13 I think for Disney Plus as is, and then with everything on top of it, it costs like somewhere in the 20s. Like I think around 30. And it's at this point you're buying all these things with all these packages because the majority of us all own Netflix, we all own Hulu, we all own Disney Plus, right?
mhm.
And it's not like we're sticking primarily to a specific package, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're literally paying for freaking cable.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
We're
And it's
paying
also
the same amount for freaking cable on top of having to have the highest internet possible, which costs a freaking arm and a leg at this.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
I
okay,
don't.
here we go. Hold on. There's a Disney Plus bundle. The company said it would launch a new bundle that includes Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and a version of Hulu without commercials for $20 a month. So that's six more dollars than Hulu than it charges for the bundle with ads.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
so so oh well, no, 18.99 a month, so $19 a month. But that's just so they can say that it's less than $20.
Yeah. With taxes, it's gonna be
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
19.
wow, honestly, that's not bad at all. Actually, now that I
It's
think about it,
no,
but it doesn't
yeah,
matter because I don't give a shit about sports. You know what I mean? Like I don't
yeah,
care about
exactly.
sports, and I have Disney Plus and Hulu, and that I pay for like separately. Also, uh, like I have Showtime by way of Hulu, so like I pay more for that anyway. And like this is one of the issues. Like this is one of the issues with this thing that it's like okay, you can get it this way and this way, but if you buy it this way, it costs less unless you get an add-on, and then it's gonna cost more than if you got them separately with the add-on. And like for me,
Yeah.
like this just happened with me, right? Like I just got Showtime because I work on Jesus and Mero now, so I have to
Mhm.
like watch the episodes. I go to the tapings and stuff. Like I don't go, but like I join in the fucking it's everything's remote now, so I participate in like in the tapings and shit, and like I'll tell Meadow like what I think and stuff like that. So I had to get Showtime for that. But and then another aspect of that is like hardware, right? Like not all smart TVs have
Mhm.
Showtime natively. Like not all smart. It's like smart TVs now are like the Android of television because like Apple doesn't have a televised hardware yet. They just have
Yeah.
Apple TV, which is like
Mhm.
the thing, and there's an app on there, and Apple TV is on everything. But Apple TV is its own. That's another streaming service, right? Because like
Yeah.
Apple TV has originals now, and they have their own stuff now. But like if there was a standard like Apple for like television for smart TV hardware that had every single app on it, then I think a lot of people would have an easier time with that. But since that doesn't exist, you have to sift through a bunch of stuff, right? Because like Vizio, which is a Best Buy brand, Hisense, which is a Best Buy brand, they make their own TVs. But then you have LG, then you have Sony, then you have Samsung, and then
Mhm.
some smart TV apps are optimized for some TVs but not others. The same way the Google Play Store or the Android App Store is
Mhm.
horrible because there's no standard of optimization. So like on an Apple device, Apple is the universal, like they have one universal standard and they privatized their blueprint early. which means that no one else has access to it, which is why they have some of the best privacy options and stuff, and which is why every app developed for an Apple product works on every Apple product up until a certain date. But with Android, it's fucking awful navigating that store because you don't know what apps are calibrated for what phone, and then there's firmware updates, and then there's software updates, and all this other shit. And I feel like that the streaming apps are going in the same direction because like my TV has no native Showtime app, right? So what does that mean? It has a Hulu app, so that means I have to get I have to get the Showtime extension on Hulu, which
Mm-hmm.
then bumps my Hulu price up to like 24.99 or something like that.
And
But
don't.
if I were to get the Disney Plus bundle,
Mhm.
how would that affect Showtime? You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
let's say my TV did have a native Showtime app. Then why would I get, you know what I mean? Like why would I get the bundle at all if I already had it? So like this is going to become like it's
Mhm.
already getting there, but it's going to become a much bigger problem. And I think that like, there needs to be like a standard of comprehension and a standard in terms of practice with this kind of
I
shit.
guarantee within the next few years we're gonna see these smart televisions prepackaged with trials
Yeah.
of these of these services. Like it's gonna be at a certain point where like Samsung is on makes a deal with like fucking Showtime or like Hulu, and it's like okay cool, or like fucking Sony with the Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Um, I definitely see that happening in the near future, but it's also what is a killer too is it if your TV is even like fucking a year or two, like I say like maybe a good 2 years old, like
Yeah.
you need a new TV for that shit. You know,
Yeah.
if you're not
Yeah.
watching these things readily on your phone or you have a laptop to watch these things or a computer, um, they're gonna stop fucking servicing the updates
I
immediately.
mean, for my TV, I got this in 2018. Whenever the last season of Game of Thrones was, I specifically got this TV for the last season of Game of Thrones. So whenever that was, is when I got
I
the
remember
TV.
you got the TV, you got the sound bar, you like
Yeah, I
yo, it's
got
for you.
everything. Yeah, and I got the like the fake like wolf pelts and shit, and like
Mhm.
the fake candles to put everywhere. It
Mhm.
was dope. And I got the Game of Thrones Oreos and all that other shit. And like I made like I remember I made the wings.
Oh yeah, with
For,
the who brought the sauce?
I made the sauce.
No, but the sauce you use something else.
Well, I made different flavors. Two of the sauces I made, I don't
Mhm.
remember who brought the other sauces, but I
Because it was
made.
hot sauce you used for the sauce. Is what I'm saying.
Oh. That was no. I used some like I used like regular
No, we used the
Louisiana.
fucking game. We used the Game of Thrones shit, bro.
The Game of
You
Thrones
used the
hot
Game of
sauce.
Yeah. There was like a 3-pack.
Oh no, that wasn't Game of Thrones.
What was it?
That's a company called Queen Majesty, which is very Game
Okay.
of Thrones like
Okay. Yeah,
in
that's
their
what I meant.
branding
Yeah.
and packaging. Yeah, no. For the hot wings, I used Queen Majesty. Yeah, it was the coffee, the coffee ground hot sauce, which was crazy. Like I could
Mhm.
only use a little bit because that
Yeah,
shit
that
was
shit.
nuts. But and then I made like the honey barbecue, uh, or not honey barbecue, like honey glazed something. I don't remember, but it was for House Lannister because like the wing was like gold or whatever. But either way,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I mean the yeah, it was crazy. Like I got all that shit in preparation for season 8, and it was ass. So that shit is crazy. But no, back to the TV thing. My
Hmm.
TV still gets updated regularly, and the last
Okay.
new app I got, I want to say, was Funimation. Um,
So I will like
yeah.
my mom has a television from 2017.
Mhm.
Um, No, it was a little bit older than that. I'd say 2016. But the last time it was updated, I guess it was a Samsung TV too. Last time it was updated was 2017, and then Hulu literally can't have any of the add-ons because it doesn't have the update. Like I was trying to watch what's that shit? The Cthulhu based shit.
Oh, Lovecraft
Lovecraft
Country.
Country. I was
Yeah.
trying to watch that shit. I was like, all right, let me get on this television and shit. I was like, what the fuck? This is when my room was being fucking renovated
Mhm.
because the roof had fallen, and I had to carry my big ass television all the way from another room back to that her room just so I can watch that shit because her television couldn't watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the thing. They're definitely gonna cut off the firmware at a specific, and it's gonna be less than 5 years, and you're gonna have to buy a new television with all these updates that are happening. So
Yeah.
like not then you're not gonna get specific add-ons, and they're gonna start prepackaging shit with specific televisions.
Yep.
And yeah, on top of it being as expensive as cable, on top of it, you trying to find a new plan for your internet, it's it's too much at this point. Like the reason I got Hulu, the reason I got like my Funimation and my Netflix and my Crunchyroll was so that I wouldn't have to buy an entire fucking package plan
Mhm.
for cable. And it's like, well, no, look.
I think the people who had the best like game plan from the beginning, at least to me, was
Mhm,
Hulu, because Hulu, instead of like buying properties outright or
mhm.
buying, they were licensing whole networks. I
Yeah,
thought that was genius. I was like, yo, wow, this is genius. Like, if I just get Hulu, I'll have access to Cartoon Network and have access to the cartoons from when I
mhm.
was a kid, and Adult Swim. Like, this is great. Like, this is genius. Like, remember at first when Netflix was like really popping and people were
Yeah,
shitting on Hulu, that they're like, Hulu's like the
yeah.
Android of streaming. I'm like, y'all are, but you don't know
I
what you're
said this
talking
the
about.
entire time. Like everybody had bought. I had stolen like my password and email for Netflix from my stepfather,
Okay.
and
I don't
and
know
I was
why did we need to know that specific criminal detail, Will?
I listen.
You said
I let all my criminal details out in the open. Everybody knows this shit.
Oh
Right?
man.
I'm like a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Ayo, on 125th, I shot that nigga.
Oh, it was me on
Yeah.
125th. Pulled up on that boy, had to pull a 4-5. Look him in his eyes, said, "What you know about this?" And he said, "God damn, boy, I swear I ain't say shit." And I told him, "Yes, you did." And I shot him in his shit. And I fucking went to court and I lied on that bitch. Like, that's oh my god, bro. Oh man, I ain't gonna speak on anything that I spoke, but you know damn well that I lied under oath. Like, and he go, and they gonna pull that shit up in court. He gonna be like, he
I
gonna be
see
like,
the stenographer just
the stenographer gonna look. She gonna look directly into the camera like it's the office. She gonna be like this,
Nah, she gonna
like,
be bobbing her head while
bro.
she typing this
Yo,
shit.
yeah. She gonna be like, damn, this shit goes stupid. Look at. Oh
Rap
my god.
snitches telling all their
Telling all their
business.
business, sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator?
Yeah, right here. Fuck around.
Uh,
Yeah.
um, yeah,
But
yeah, fuck
yeah,
around and
so yeah, I like so Netflix I don't pay for. But I did buy Hulu, and the entire time I'm like, "Oh, did you watch this thing on Hulu? Did you watch it?" Like, who the fuck has Hulu? That
yo
shit,
for
man, ass. And I'm like, bro, there's so many gems on Hulu.
literally like
So
they
many.
literally don't they don't know what they're talking about. And like
Yeah,
at least back then they had. I was like, bro, what? Like Hulu has whole networks. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, shit is crazy. But yeah. So I mean, back to like the whole streaming thing. Like now with Paramount Plus, that means that they're gonna pull every Paramount property from every streaming service. And do you think that it's gonna get to a point where um, anything that hasn't been a commercial, you know, television cable accessible studio, right? Like for example, Paramount has existed for like 100 plus fucking years,
yeah.
you know. So maybe I'm exaggerating, but they've been around longer than cable, right? Like they've been around longer than cable. They've been around longer than these streaming services. So they have the IPs to back up the streaming service. The
Yeah.
same with Disney, right? The same with, and I think Universal's making one or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be
Now
surprised.
do you think with properties like Netflix and Hulu who are a lot newer, even though they've been around for a while, like even though they're a lot, they've been around for a while, but they're a lot newer than something like Paramount or Universal
Mm-hmm.
or Warner Brothers and shit like that. Um, do you think that like it's gonna get to a point where like you're only gonna have Netflix for its originals?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're only gonna have
I can,
Hulu for its
yeah,
originals and Apple
I
TV
see
for
that
its
point.
originals and shit like that.
So with all these IPs that literally have a hold on the entirety of the industry, you're asking if original things like Netflix, um,
they're
are
gonna
gonna
have
be
to.
they're
They,
gonna have to they're gonna have to like result they're gonna it's gonna result in them only having to make exclusive because they can't get a fucking contract for everything else that's made
mhm.
because it's under the contract of everything else. But I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe for newer shit, right, that comes out that it has to be under the jurisdiction of like say Paramount decides to pull, sling their weight around, or like HBO decides to sling their weight around.
yeah,
Um for older shit, I feel like it's gonna be like, okay, you can watch this here and here, or here and here, and here and here.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
for anything new, say they decide to just completely like do away with cable, say like it's like cable's dystopia, right?
yeah.
Um
It's a relic now. It's like
yeah,
a
exactly.
yeah. It's like ancient history at this point.
And
But
it's like, okay, this new show from CBS premiering only on Hulu. Like, I can see that fucking.
oh, and you know what? We didn't even talk about the fact that live cable comes with Hulu.
Oh yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
we
fucking
didn't even,
point?
we didn't even talk about that shit. But
What's
but
the
like
point?
even no, I know there's not really a point. But like even if there was an excuse for cable, there's Hulu solved that already. You know,
Yeah.
so like but again, what does that mean? Like Paramount. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just see real quick.
All I'm saying is
Paramount Pictures, right?
Paramount Plus better have Blazing Saddles.
Paramount Pictures Corporation is an American film studio and a subsidiary of Viacom CBS. Okay, now let's say, see, this is what I'm worried about, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say, okay, fuck, Viacom CBS, right? Boom, Viacom CBS, a mass media company, right, is an American diversified multinational mass media conglomerate and formed through the merger of the second incarnation of CBS and the second incarnation of Viacom. So it was a merger between them,
Mm-hmm.
and they were split from the first incarnation of Viacom in '06, but the merger happened in 2019. So what's stopping Viacom, this fucking this huge, damn near Disney level
Mm-hmm.
conglomerate, from being like, "Hey, we're dropping our own streaming service." Then that fucks everybody else. Everybody's fucked. If
Want to know
Viacom does
why?
this,
Because
everybody's fucked.
if Viacom does this, yes, everybody's fucked. But Viacom has much more money to be made by licensing these out to other companies.
Yeah,
They have so much fucking content. They're like, oh, you want this exclusively on that shit? This, pay us this.
yeah,
They have the biggest leverage over any single one of these streaming services.
yeah.
So there's more money to be made in doing that.
So Viacom owns BET, CBS, and every CBS subsidiary, Paramount, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, Showtime, uh, uh, where is it? Five, whatever the fuck that is. CMT, fucking country music television. Like
Mhm.
90% of the country is gonna fucking. They own Colors. They own 10. They own the CW. My fucking god. They own VH1. They own VidCon. They own TV Land. When's the last time you fucking watched TV Land? They
I gotta watch my Three's Company every other
yo
week, bro. You feel me?
yo hey I gotta watch Good Times, man.
Yeah, but no, you're not gonna watch. You're gonna watch that on one. You're not gonna watch that on fucking TV Land.
Yeah, they own Telefe, but let's talk about what Telefe is. They own fucking. Hold on, not Telefe. No, never mind. I thought that was a different thing. But like, let's say Viacom launched, right?
Yeah,
So between Comedy Central, MTV, and Nickelodeon, that fucks three other streaming services out of like a million properties that they've licensed.
easily,
So
easily.
so like, and then when that happens, right? Because they got some fucking intern watching this fucking podcast right now secretly. Then they're like, "Holy shit, this dude's right. These guys are right. Like, we need to fucking
Nah,
move on this."
they
And then
they
when
not. They making they bank right now,
yo,
bro.
but bro,
All
and
these things are on every single one. All the things that you mentioned, there's something on every single one of these streaming services,
yeah,
and they in contract they had to pay them to fucking use that fucking show, bro.
but
They
no,
making
yeah,
bank off
of
this shit,
course, but
bro.
so did Disney. How long was
Hmm.
Infinity War on Netflix? That was the only place you could watch it for a long time.
Yeah,
That wasn't Blu-ray, and
but you
then
know what? They was paying them mad bread. But the thing is, the difference with Disney is the fact that it has Disney is kind of like it's niche in a not it's niche in a specific aspect that all the shit on Disney is just what Disney owns, and that's fucking it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Meanwhile, fucking Viacom owns literally every single like almost every single fucking televised service, bro. Every
Vi-
network.
Viacom owns all the shit you don't care about, or
Exactly.
all the shit
All the shit.
you didn't know you cared about.
All the shit you watched when you was playing hooky at home.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me? Like
yeah.
and mhm.
Like Showtime, boom, that fucks Hulu, cause uh Hulu's owned by Disney. Disney licenses out Showtime to have its service on Hulu. But if
Mhm.
Viacom drops, suddenly that fucks me out of my Showtime subscription, which means that disappears from Hulu. And then I got to get a whole other subscription that will be more money than what I paid to add Showtime onto Hulu. Do y'all see the problem with this? Like,
Yeah.
do y'all see the issue with this fucking streaming wars bullshit? Like, it's so annoying, and you know what's gonna happen, bro? Cause it's money. It's money. It's money. You know, and like who doesn't want to? What billion-dollar company doesn't want to make more fucking money? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just feel like at the point where there is at that we are at,
Yeah,
the fact that everybody and their mother is coming out with these streaming services, if Viacom just holds fast and be like, hey, they have millions of fucking shows to fucking license out to these streaming services, bro.
yeah,
That's fucking more bank than and then them having to buy fucking techs and everything to make these fucking streaming services
yeah,
to fucking have online services updated and shit like that. Like any fucking what's it called? Like any maintenance and shit like that that they have to go about doing their shit.
yeah,
Bro, they're sitting pretty right now. Right now, they're in the perfect predicament.
bro.
They
Even Friends. Who owns Friends? Hold on, I'm
Friends
googling
was
this shit right now.
what
Friends,
channel was that? Was
1994
like
sitcom.
CBS, right?
Program production locations Warner Brothers.
Oh, I mean Warner Brothers is owned by who?
Warner Brothers. Okay, who is owned? Who? Warner Bros. Okay, Warner Brothers. Motion picture,
Warner.
entertainment, blah blah blah. Parent organization Warner Media. Okay, cool. Warner Media, LLC, American Multinational Mass Media. Okay, same thing. All right, that's fine. Um, yeah. Okay, so Warner Media owns Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So it's not owned by like Viacom or
And
something like that.
NBC owns Friends.
NBC owns Friends.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
originally came out. I think it was originally a Warner Brothers product, but
Okay.
NBC had bought the rights to it.
Okay, cool. All right. But how much so how much was Netflix? Remember wasn't the big gag that like Netflix was paying a ridiculous amount of money to stream Friends? Like
Yeah.
wasn't that like the talk of the town for a little bit?
Yeah. But I mean, only people that watch Friends are people devoid of any taste.
Bro, the only people that
Um,
watch Friends are people that don't look like us. Like you know what I mean? Like those are the only
what are them
motherfuckers watching that fucking show, bro.
white
And
people?
yeah, I look, man, if you like
Y'all ain't got
Friends,
no seasoning in your cabinet.
look, man, if you like Friends, that's fine. I just don't like shows where like it's set in New York, but like for some reason only white people exist
You
in this
don't see
fictional New
a
York.
single black person in that fucking show, bro.
Like, bro,
Or you
and then
probably do.
motherfuckers come at Friends for this shit all the time, right? But they never have no smoke for Seinfeld, and Seinfeld did the exact same shit, and I don't fuck with Seinfeld either. I
Because
don't
Seinfeld
care.
was a little more progressive than Friends, but that's a different story.
It's cause fucking George Costanza fucking dated one black girl the entire show. He dated one black girl the entire
It's
show,
not. It
and
was
they were like, "Welp,
progressive. It was
that's enough
progressive.
representation for 12 seasons."
It was progressive as a whole, the ideologies and everything like that. And also, the reason I fuck with the show is because every single one of them was a piece of shit, and the show understands that every single one of them are a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
And
no,
they,
no,
yeah, you know,
you don't gotta
but
justify why you like Friends. If that's your
oh
shit,
no,
fuck it.
no,
You
not
know?
for no, fuck Friends. I'm talking about Seinfeld, nigga.
Yeah, Seinfeld. That's what I meant. My
yeah,
fault.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. You don't got. I don't care, bro. Like you don't gotta fucking. If you like what you like. I'm just saying, me personally, like I don't like that shit because like, I just try to keep the same energy throughout, and it's like I don't like this one show for that reason. I don't. And I can't sit here and be like, oh, but this other show. You know what I mean? Like it's great at like. It's not like that's not the New York I grew. Bro, I'm from fucking New York. You're from New York. So it made no sense to me watching a show set in New York where nobody fucking looked like us, or nobody looked like anybody I knew, right? Because
Hmm.
I'm sure there was a couple people look like me, right? Like I look like this. Like it's not a fucking, it's not a very distinct look, you know what I
Melanin
mean?
deficient.
But yeah, it wasn't no dark skinned, light skinned, Asian and white women.
White women.
Like it was literally just the white women. Like that was it. That's all that was in that fucking show. But man, I don't know. Seinfeld is fucking boring. I don't like. I don't like
Seinfeld
that
was
shit.
funny as shit, bro.
And I
You
was like,
wild.
oh, I don't. Oh, it's the show about nothing. It's so genius. Like, yeah, shut up. Who are you, Wale? Like, fuck off. Like,
I mean,
whatever.
Wale took that entire idea of off of Seinfeld
That's why.
moniker.
That's the joke. Yeah, that's the joke.
But it's
That's
vice
why.
versa. But it's okay. I forgive you.
That's what I.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. That was the point. But yeah. How do you guys feel about How I Met Your Mother? How I Met Your Mother was alright. Um,
that
still
shit was whack.
still painfully white, but they had a little bit here and there. Um, and it was cool. It
Hey,
was cool.
what's that other show? Big Bang Theory. Whack.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory. Yeah, but that's like everybody knows that shit is ass, and like
Oh yeah.
the only people that don't know that shit is ass are people who can't spot
Only
when they're being made fun of right to their face. Like
the only good thing in that show was Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Yeah, yeah,
Will Wheaton.
yeah. That and like the thing about the reason I hate Big Bang Theory is because like they don't make like science jokes. They don't make physics jokes. They don't make like nerd jokes. Like science, physics, and nerd stuff is the joke. Like
Hmm.
being a nerd is the joke. Like that, and that shit is not funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking like he'll just like Sheldon will just say like a math thing, and that's funny. And it's like
Yeah.
no, he just stated what like he just did a formula. Like what the fuck is so funny? Like he just did math.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
if I wanna laugh at white people being smart, bro, I'll watch Frasier.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
And
Frasier's
also not
Frasier
understand what's
goaded.
going on. Yeah.
Frasier goaded as fuck. And
Yeah,
like
hands fucking down, bro.
yeah, three of the worst shows: one Friends, two Big Bang Theory, and three Two and a Half Men. Basuda. BoJack. Hey, shout out BoJack in the chat.
Yeah,
Big
what's
Bang
good,
Theory
boy?
is not a personality trait. Yeah, facts, not at all. Like this dude, bro. This dude I used to work with has fucking Bazinga tattooed on him.
Oh my lord.
Like, bro, like
That you work with or used to work with?
used to. I used to work with him at
Okay.
Red Dragon, but yeah, it's pretty cringe. But yeah, anyway, the last topic for the day, because we're getting on 52 minutes now. The UK government versus scalpers. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna read really quick from the actual.
I have the excerpt up.
Oh, okay. You want to read it?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Do it.
So as of February 8th, 2020. All right. Politicians are stepping up plans to ask UK government to consider a console scalping ban or introducing other protective legislation to prevent the high levels of reselling seen for the PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Statement IGN, Chapman indicated that they now intend to take the issue further. So essentially, what this is saying is, I mean, from the title, potential UK console scalping, right? So it's potential. Um,
I mean,
it act-
there's nothing you can do about
yeah,
what has
exactly.
already transpired. So yeah, yeah. I
No
thought that was a given.
potential being that it's still possible it's possible and still not possible. It's reached the government's ears, but we don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel that they should fucking go through with it. Just
Yeah.
like regulate how much these guys are charging, you know,
Yeah.
to stop them from trying to like take the pure fucking capitalist route and charging $2,000 for a fucking PS5. You know,
Yeah.
because that shit's stupid as fuck. The
Yeah.
console $600 goddamn dollars, bro. Why I gotta pay anything more than fucking $600?
Yeah. Germ made a pretty interesting point. Bots, well, a pretty obvious point, but still, it's worth mentioning that bots should have been taken care of a long time ago. Yeah, I agree. Like that
I
shit
can tell you,
should have been fucking 86 a long ass time ago. But
I
I mean,
can tell you
priorities
why.
in that.
I can tell you why they're never going to nix bots, right? Because we had this discussion before. Wherever you're using these bots to purchase these things, that company, they making that fucking money off those bots. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
doesn't.
They're
Yeah, it
getting
doesn't
their
matter
bread.
to them whether the $500 comes from a human being or
Hmm.
27 bots. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. That 500 is still, that's still money towards the record. Like that's still money towards the fucking earth-shattering sales record that they're going for. You know?
Hmm.
So and like it's still gonna count. I watch by the end of the year they're gonna be like, PlayStation 5 is the most, the highest selling console of all time. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's because you dickheads were like these dickheads were fucking buying 17
Hmm.
of them at a time and then reselling them. Like these
Yep.
aren't real people buying them. You know what I mean? In my eyes, it's still PS2. And that, that had its fair share of scalpers as well. It's just that they had to do that shit in person. And
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers was not ready to look those people in line in the eye as they walked out with 12 PS2s. They was not ready for that static. They
Hmm.
was not ready for that static, and a lot of resellers ain't tough like that, so they gotta fucking do that shit online. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're not gonna have that energy with the PS5. If that was the case, like if bots weren't a thing, I promise you, like 90% of these nerdy ass motherfuckers would not walk into the store and be like, yeah, and there was no limit. They would not walk in there with a bold face and be like, yo, unless they was packing, and even if they was, you're not gonna bust on people over fucking PS5s.
That's a
But
fact.
but like either way, they was not gonna
I
walk
mean,
in that store. They was not gonna walk in that store and leave out there with 12 PS5s and look a 2 block deep line in the face and be like, "Yup, I'm taking these." Nope, that shit is not happening.
you
Motherfuckers
getting
do
jumped the
not.
second you fucking step a pinky toe out that door, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you're not looking people in the face and doing that. So
On
that
top
like
of that, there's no way any retailer will allow anybody to walk out that fucking store with 12 PS4s,
yeah
PS5, PS2s, whatever it is. Any physical fucking retailer is not gonna let you walk outside with that many things, bro.
yeah
They gotta fucking they have their own like fucking I'm forgetting the word, but they need to look good for the fucking public.
yeah
You know, there's no way that they're gonna fucking do some stupid slimy shit like that.
yeah. They're also like they're also just like the. I mean, we talked about scalpers a lot when the
Yeah,
PS5 dropped. Y'all know my body. Y'all know how I fucking feel
but
about
I
this
just
shit.
yeah.
But I just think like I think that like you also like that hurts the window of like that like narrows the entry barrier even more, right? Like as far as like creating content while gaming and stuff. Like this fucking bullshit now it's turned console gaming into PC gaming in a financial sense. Like in the sense that like okay, well, in order to have the best rig, you're going to need like the best like top of the line, I mean.
Yeah.
Like maybe not top of the line, but somewhere in the mid tier. Like right now, I do well enough with this laptop. This shit was $1,700 on sale. You know what I mean? Like this shit was $1,700 open box. And I've seen PCs built by what's his face? Fucking Lionel, whatever his name is, Linus. You know who Linus is?
I have no clue.
Oh my god, y'all know who I'm talking about, chat. Fucking what's his fucking name? Linus, the white Canadian boy. He like the fucking what's his name? LT
LTT.
Linus Tech Tips. Yeah. Yeah, LTT. Yeah. Yeah, that channel, right? He be building fucking oh, here's a fucking $50,000 computer. Does it work? Is it worth it? It's like, no, motherfucker, it's not worth it. like you could do all that shit on a less expensive rig. And I think console gaming is becoming that because of resellers being like, oh well, because like the whole point of consoles was like you could play stuff on this that you can't play on PC and it's less expensive than a PC. But
Yeah.
now resellers ruined that, and now instead of needing $600 to break in to the gaming related content world, right? Like let's say I had never made a video about games before in my life, or I'd never streamed before in my life, and I wanted a PS5 so I could stream Spider-Man, right? And like just and get my feet off the ground
Hmm.
with streaming with that game on that console. Suddenly I can't do that because the $600 entry barrier, because I need the console, I need the camera and the game, right? So let's say I buy the digital edition. The $600 window, right? has been shrank down to fucking nanoscopic fucking levels that that I can't get through because I went from needing $600 to needing $2,000 because some fucking dickhead on StockX thinks that it's cute to put a fucking PS5 on the market for $2,000. So
See,
it hurts the gaming industry as far like the trickle down gaming economics. Like it doesn't
fucking
hurt the
Reagan,
it
even
doesn't
in death.
it doesn't hurt the company, right? But it hurts discovery and it hurts outreach based like on an interpersonal level, you know? Like that's the reason
um,
I haven't made a 1 month later in so long because,
Juice,
you know,
yes.
I don't have a PS5.
Um, I'll send you when we done here. I'll send you over a link to the website that I bought the PC from.
Nice.
Um, so see, the thing is, I don't see that it's gonna console will never reach unless they decide. I mean, I'd say it's reaching it in aspects that customizability are coming, right? But it's not still not full customizability. Whereas PlayStation 5 or the Xbox, you can install a fucking new hard drive, etc. But from the other aspect, I think that just because we're in a specific, like the specific time that we are in, right?
Yeah.
Uh, this is the only reason this shit is flying,
Yeah.
right?
Motherfuckers
Because
ain't got shit
obviously
else to do.
PS2, PS3 release, yeah, we did have limited supply. There was a bit of a problem, but the thing is, they released it and it was handled.
Yeah.
This shit is finna fucking be like this for a little while at this point, right? Granted, we're from $2,000 per console or like a $1,500 per console back down to like 750, 730, right? Why? Because more people are starting to get their fucking hands on it, right? Um,
That and a lot of people are just choosing to hold out now, you know? A
See,
lot of
I
people are
feel
just like I'm not paying a reseller. And
look,
resellers are like, "Okay, well."
I
Yeah.
waited till I waited because I got my PlayStation 5, right? And it
Mhm.
took a fucking while. Obviously, been trying since fucking release. Um, I got my shit retail off of fucking Amazon. Why? Because I was fucking patient,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Granted, I'm not like these parents that need to get their fucking screaming child some shit for Christmas a few
Or
months
you
ago,
know,
right?
or like me, right? Where like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
my content depends on whether or not I have the newest console. And
Mm-hmm.
like, I could have reviewed Miles Morales on PS4. I could have reviewed what else came out on PS4? Like I could have
Demon Souls.
yeah, no, Demon Souls came out on PS4
Oh,
remake?
pardon me. That's PS5. You're right.
Yeah, but
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, right? I could have reviewed Cyberpunk on PS4, right? But like that that alienates my audience. It's like the people who are gonna watch that review for me are still gonna watch that review because they like my opinions or whatever. Like for the 1 month later, but there's a whole other audience I'm not reaching by not playing it on the newest hardware, and that sector of my demographic is gonna be like, well, this motherfucker playing this shit on the old shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, cause they could play it themselves and shit. And that's why, like, with 1 month later, that's why I haven't done one in so long. But that's why I try to review like lesser known stuff. Like, I'll do the popular stuff, but like with Mortal Shell, right? There's a couple people that have hit me up like through DM, like, yo, I had no idea this game existed. Thank you, you put me on. It's one of my favorite games ever. Like, that's
Mm-hmm.
really cool. And like, I miss out on shit like that, and a lot of other creators miss out on shit like that because they don't fucking have it, and it's annoying, and
Yeah.
like, and it's annoying that it's still a thing, and they're like, oh yeah, a lot of people predicted that they were like, oh, I don't see PS5 being readily available until March, and I'm like, bro, I don't see that. It's February, dog. I don't see that shit being like,
I
and
can see it.
by readily available, I mean walking into a store saying, "Can I have a PS5?" and walking out with a PS5. That's what I
I
mean.
can I can see it probably being readily available summer,
Right? Like June or some shit like that.
June, yeah, like early summer. Because right now, people are still being dickheads and still buying it out, and it's like even though they're not seeing any fruits to their labor, right?
Yeah.
You're still fucking buying it out, holding on to that fucking just that small modicum of a possibility that hey, I'm gonna get fucking $800 off this console. You're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop
It's gonna
buying it,
yeah,
bro.
it's gonna get to a point where you're just gonna sit on dead stock and like not dead stock because they're never gonna stop making them, but you know what I mean. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
sit on stock that's not moving, and then I pray to God that Sony charges you a restocking fee, so you lose even more money for being a fucking asshole. But
I just,
yeah,
I personally just hope that they like they're sitting on that, right? They're fucking. I want them to be $3,000 in the fucking hole, right?
not even. A
More.
lot of these
Yeah,
dudes are doing like 15K. You know what I
good.
mean?
I
Like,
want that debt on their fucking credit card, and I hope you guys got the jobs to support that shit because you ain't getting that fucking money back from selling these stupid fucking consoles, right?
yeah. No, wait,
See,
the
they're already
chat.
back there. Like I said, they're already at 700 fucking bucks. Like if you check
Yeah,
on StockX or you check anywhere else.
yeah. The chat saying, hold on. Papa Noir said, I'm gonna wait for PS5 Pro at this point. Yeah, I see that happening. But at that point, I'm
Oh,
gonna need a whole new TV. I'm gonna need
mm-hmm.
a, I'm gonna need a fucking 60-inch 4K OLED.
I don't see that shit
Like,
happening for like 3-4 years.
yeah, definitely, cause the PS5 still is pretty powerful. But and of and if this shit happens when that comes out, I'm getting some black Air Forces and going shopping in people's houses. Yeah. But
Fact.
oh, Quest said The Last of Us. Y'all still waiting on that Last of Us review, man. Oh man. At this point, man, I'm not I have nothing to say about it, you know?
He
I
said it
might
all.
do no, I might do 1 year later. Like that might be a thing. If I don't review it within the month, I'll just wait a year. Play it again and see how I feel about that shit. It's not that long a wait now. But yeah. Angie said, realistically speaking, I don't think people will think that the console you're playing on is too old to put out a review on. Those who value or appreciate your opinion would appreciate it, whether you're using PS4 or PS5. Oh, thanks, Angie. Wow, that was so sweet. Thanks,
Nah, I
Angie.
don't want to hear about his busted ass reviews on the PS4 for Miles Morales. I want ray tracing. Talk about ray tracing.
No, but Angie, that was so sweet. Thank you. Angie's the sweetest. What the fuck? God damn it. That made me cry. But yeah, thank you, guys. The quest, quest is tight. Come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
Yeah. A motherfucker like me gonna review N64 games if need be. Oh yeah. But yeah,
I
anyway,
got you. Like,
that's the hour. Will, if you got
what?
anything else to add, anything else to say? Um,
Um, free Max B.
Free Max B, yeah, true. All right. So yeah, so this has been another what? Go ahead. What you said?
What? Nothing. I'm just laughing.
Oh,
No. No. But for real, yeah. Fuck you, scalpers. That's really what I want to say. Also, free Max B.
yeah. Hey, DM his daddy sent us a quick 1,000 bits, I think. Yeah,
Hey,
that's what
yeah, he
happened.
did. Hey, thanks,
Um,
brother.
But that's the hour. Well, a little over an hour, hour and 7. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name's Rainy. You can find me on everything at Rainy Ovalle. I'm joined by Will at Gruely Empty. Oh, also, I'm on OnlyFans. I don't know if that's against Twitch guidelines or whatever, but yeah, I have that
He's
now.
promoting nudity.
I have that now. That's a thing. I'm not saying what I'm doing on there, but what I am saying is it's available. But there's not much on there anymore.
Every single one of
Link
his
in the
videos.
bio, baby. Link in the
Every
fucking bio, Duke. So
every
yeah,
single one of his videos is him doing the helicopter.
it's with Borat shit in the back, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, there's not much on there though, so subscribe at your own discretion. But I am working on it. I'm just stretched very thin. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Rainy. That's Will. You can follow him at Gruel the Empty. On Twitter, follow me at Rainy Ovalle on everything. So yeah, see you guys. Thank you.
Peace. Nigga said he's stretched.
Hey, yo.
Hey.